and thanks for joining us on Medwatch today. I'm Vanessa Villafuerte. In the past, patients experiencing a life-threatening aortic aneurysm had limited options, but now a new procedure is available and it's offered right here in the Central Valley. A new device called TAMBE, short for Thoraco-Abdominal Branch Endo-Prosthesis, is offering a new approach to vascular care.
The TAMBE device is the first FDA-approved device to treat a certain subset of abdominal aortic aneurysms. We've been treating abdominal aortic aneurysms here in Fresno for several decades. The technological landscape has shifted and is continuously evolving.
An aortic aneurysm is a dangerous bulge in the body's largest artery. Complicated cases can involve major arteries in the stomach that supply blood to the kidneys, liver, and even the intestines, making traditional repairs much more difficult.
When we talk about aneurysms in general, abdominal aortic aneurysms versus thoraco-abdominal aneurysms, pararenal means that we're not going to be able to get any type of seal below the renal arteries. So generally when we do an endovascular AAA repair, we're looking for a seal above and below the aneurysm, and that seal usually is a certain length below the renal arteries.
The TAMBE device allows vascular surgeons like Dr. Sammy Siada and Kamell Eckroth-Bernard to make these repairs in a minimally invasive way, going through small incisions instead of large open surgery.
And this surgery allows a percutaneous approach, meaning that we come from the groins through the skin and we deploy a stent graft across the aortic aneurysm for treatment. And that revolutionized care because patients don't need big surgeries, and so there are more candidates for aneurysm repairs.
Before the TAMBE approach, patients with these cases normally had to travel outside of the Central Valley for treatment. Now, the TAMBE device brings advanced vascular care right here to the Valley.
Now that we're able to offer these repairs here in a comprehensive fashion, we're able to take care of all of their vascular needs, and in particular in aortic aneurysms, we very rarely have to send anybody out for anything anymore. And that way patients are able to get their surgical care, their post-op care, and the other specialty care here close to home.
And both doctors say TAMBE represents a major step forward in treating these complex cases and offers the potential for a life-saving option right here at home.
Patients in the Central Valley are lacking lots of different care options. For years, many of these patients that have these complex aneurysms have been sent out elsewhere to have procedures done. Some of which what we're talking about, but the TAMBE is relatively new to everybody. I think keeping patients here is by far safer for the patients. There's long-term follow-up that's necessary for these patients. And ultimately, if they can have their procedure here done by people who know how to, take care of their problem, then their follow-up for these procedures is going to be better. And I think their outcomes are going to be better.